Hello class, my name is Brandon Umana, and I'm excited to share my insights into two remarkable works of art that I recently had the chance to see at the one and only Laguna Art Museum. During my visit, I was drawn to two pieces that, while very different, both tell powerful stories about their time and their creators. The first is Serge Bongart's self-portrait painted in the mid-1950s, a work that captures the artist's personal journey and emotional depth. The second is Craig Stessick's Fishtail from 1978, a vibrant celebration of Southern California's surf and skateboarding culture. Both pieces stood out to me for their powerful use of line, color, and space to convey deeper meanings. In this presentation, I'll explore how these elements bring the artworks to life and reveal their cultural significance. Let's dive in. Serge Bongart's self-portrait is a stunning example of his bold and expressive style. Painted in the mid-1950s, the oil-on-canvas work captures the artist's intense gaze and confident brushwork. Bongart was born in Ukraine in 1918 and immigrated to the United States after World War II. His art reflects his unique perspective, combining the traditions of Russian Impressionism with the influence of his new American environment. This piece is more than just a self-portrait, it's a reflection of his identity and resilience as an artist. When it comes to line, Bongart uses thick, deliberate strokes to outline his face and figure. These lines feel raw and powerful, giving the painting an energetic and almost unfinished quality. They draw our attention to key features, especially his eyes, which seem to meet the viewer's gaze directly. The lines aren't overly precise, but that's what makes them so effective. They add a sense of movement and emotion, almost as if the painting's alive. The colors in the portrait are equally striking. Bongart uses a warm palette for his face, with shades of orange, red, and pink bringing life to his skin. These warm tones are contrasted by cooler blues and grays in the background, creating a dramatic separation between the subject and his surroundings. This contrast not only highlights Bongart's face, but also suggests an emotional depth. The warmth might represent his passion and vitality, while the cooler tones reflect a sense of his introspection of struggle. Bongart's use of space is straightforward, but works well. The background is plain and simple, with no details to distract us from the main focus, which is Bongart himself. Bongart's self-portrait tells a meaningful story of resilience and self-discovery, with his life as an immigrant and artist reflected in every brushstroke. It reminds us of how art can share personal identity while connecting to universal human experiences. Now let's turn to Craig Stessick's Fishtail, a piece that captures the energy and spirit of a completely different world. Created in 1978, this work celebrates the surf and skateboarding culture of Southern California. Stessick is a multimedia artist and filmmaker who played a key role in capturing and influencing the style of these subcultures. His work blends fine art with everyday life, showcasing the energy, innovation, and rebellious spirit of the communities he represents. In this piece, the lines are smooth and flowing, almost like the motion of waves in the ocean. These lines guide the viewer's eye across the artwork, creating a sense of movement and energy. They mimic the natural curves of a surfboard or the fluid motions of a surf carving through water. Unlike Bongart's bold and assertive lines, Stessick's lines feel effortless and dynamic, reflecting the freedom and playfulness of surf culture. When it comes to color, they're bright and attention-grabbing, with blues, greens, and yellows that reflect the ocean, sunlight, and beaches of Southern California. Stessick combines these natural tones with bold graphic elements, giving the piece a modern, edgy vibe. This mix of nature and urban style reflects the dual identity of surf culture rooted in the natural world, but shaped by the urban life. The use of space in Fishtail is simple but effective. The large rusted fish in the center catches the viewer's attention immediately, standing out against the plain white wall. Below it, the smaller framed images are evenly spaced, providing context without taking away from the main focus. The two tall red V-shaped objects on each side frame the central piece, creating balance and structure. The open space around the elements makes the display feel clean and organized while drawing attention to the artwork's details. The arrangement gives a sense of openness and freedom, reflecting the boundless nature of surf culture. When I think about this piece, culturally, it feels like a tribute to Southern California surf and skateboarding culture, like back in the 1970s. The rusted car part and industrial element represent a gritty DIY feel that was central to these communities. It captures the creativity and resourcefulness of a culture that turned everyday objects into something meaningful. Together, these pieces show how line, color, and space tell unique stories. Bonegart's work is deeply personal, while Stesic celebrates the community, yet both offer insight into their times and cultures. They remind us of art's power to connect us to personal and shared experiences. I hope you guys learned a little something about this video. If you enjoyed it, please let me know. I encourage you guys to also visit the Laguna Art Museum because they have so many cool things there to check out yourself. Thank you guys, and I hope you have an amazing day.